anyone tell me what's wrong with this picture? Anyone? Anyone at all? Anyone? Can you see anything wrong here? Huh? Huh? Yeah. Somebody forgot to build a roof on this thing. I tell you, the lazy people here, they build a nether hub and they just leave it all ugly for like a month, 2 months. What was it, about 3 months? I don't know. It's been like a year. Now I gotta come along and clean up after that. Alright, I'm kidding. So today, you guys have been asking for it, and finally, this place is gonna get a little top on it. And I've already done a little bit of digging out in some of the places here, just to kind of prep a little bit. But there's still gonna be a lot more digging, because I think like all this is gonna have to come out like 1 or 2 blocks, because, yeah. I've got a plan. I've got a plan, and I'm excited about it, as that's not supposed to be there. Yeah, so today, the Nether Hub will be 100% complete. Complete with, you know, trees and sheriffs under investigation and craziness that is going on here between Cleo and False. This is funny stuff here. I love it. She's selling the Herald. I have, you guys probably know better than I do, but apparently Cleo is calling out False, the sheriff. Sheriff under investigation. Or this is under investigation, but then what is it? Where is it? Right here. On the Herald. Sheriff Falls Cemetery, massively corrupt. She's apparently taking bribes from the log fellas. Yeah, the drama continues. But we're not going to touch this tree. We're going to leave it sitting here. Let the authorities handle that. And instead, we are going to build an epic ceiling covering everything here today. The predominant blocks are going to be, wait for it, over here. Iskall and Scar just came by and really helped me out with some more of this. Yeah, andesite. There's going to be a lot of andesite because, I mean, that's what kind of the walls are like here. So I want to keep that theme going. But we are going to pick a new block, for the ceiling, the main filler section of the ceiling. Yeah, let's go get some of that now. Alright, we are over here in the poor, lost, forgotten yellow district that nobody pays attention to. So sad. Few little farms. No. Here we go. Over here at Cub Fans. Super ultra amazing mega go whammy jammy netherwort farm of incredibleness. And yeah, this is what we're going to be building our ceiling out of. Not netherwort per se, but netherwort blocks, because I think they're perfect. Not these guys here. The ones that are more textured, I think. I really don't know what I'm talking about. Let's see here. Let's see. Where's there a crafting bench right here? Don't even know the recipe. I'm guessing it's like 9. Yeah, these guys here. That's what I want to do my ceiling out of, okay? It just feels like a nice blend. So we're going to see what that looks like. You guys are probably all shaking your head right now. Is it axe or pickaxe? What's the ideal block to break these things? Probably nothing. They probably forgot to assign a tool to it. So I think I'm going to farm this entire farm. So this thing works like you can. It's really cool. You can selectively choose how much of the farm you want to do, like 1/4, 1/2, or the whole thing. I'm gonna do the whole thing. It's gonna take about 9 years to replant, but that's okay. Let's see. How do I? Somewhere there's a go gadget button here. I don't know how to use this farm. Hang on. Okay, here we go. Use the buttons to harvest 1/4, blah, blah, blah. Push against the trapdoors to, yep. Hit button once to collect wort, and again to turn off. Always replant. Yes, I will this time. Okay. Where is the, oh, this is it right here. 1500. Full. So, oh, floor button. Floor button. There is no floor button. What? I'll place this. Let's see what that does. Probably give me plenty of nether work. I wanted to see, now there should be like water streaming down here. There it goes. It like cascades back and forth. Really cool stuff. Hey, bouncy much. Get over there. Alright, so it's all going to come now. Now I can just like run along this and collect it all. So good. Alright, I'm going to collect all this and then go through the fun task of replanting it all and craft a whole ton of blocks, and I'll see you back in the Nether Hub. Alright, so that wasn't quite as lucrative as I wanted to be here. I got like 7, almost 8 stacks of nether wart blocks, and honestly, I don't think that's going to be enough, given the insane amount of surface area we need to cover here. So you'll have to make multiple trips and replant and all that stuff. But that's fine. It's a pretty amazing farm, so it should suit my needs. The biggest problem right now, though, is like this place is just absolutely positively not safe at all. I mean, gas can spawn on all those little lips up there and everything. I've made it more unsafe, if that's the right word to say it, that like in the last couple minutes when I was like clearing some of this stuff out. So priority is definitely getting this thing done here. So the plans, it's going to be a pretty straightforward roof, but it's going to have like a little bit of depth. So we've got our 6 main kind of things here, like our 6 portals, right? Those guys are all going to kind of like arc a little bit up, like over, and then come straight flat and meet. This guy's going to arc up and meet with this guy. So these 2 guys are going to meet like right above my head here. Same thing with this guy's going to come and merge in. And then there's going to be like one center line going down the middle here on top of the tree there. This guy's going to curve up here. You get the idea. These 3 are going to merge up. And then in the middle, the two are going to merge up like a line in the middle. And then I'm going to hang like an interesting thing. Not like a chandelier, but I think I've got another idea, which might be kind of fun. We'll see. So yeah, let me take a stab at this. Get up there. I don't want you up here. Get, and fall. Thank you very much. Thank you for playing. Okay, so we're gonna go, let's see, like 2 up, and then, get rid of all this, get rid of all that. Okay, I just want to get the first kind of arc going here of how this thing's gonna go. So that, there, and then, get, alright, that, and then there, one more, of course I keep forgetting, that, and then that, and then that will continue the trend, I guess you could call it there. So let's see here, we don't need you, we don't need you, it's basically going to be like 2 up, 1 angle, 2 over, and then, that's not what I needed, get back up there. Let me see here, this guy can come out, is that all of them? 2 up, 1, 2 over, and then the ceiling will be that line right there. So, yeah, and then I'll do the same thing here. So that's going to be like just a little arc. It's going to go, and then that'll shoot over, and then that'll connect up there, and you get the idea. So I think I've been trying to think of the best way to do this here, and I think the best way is to get those in, because then I can kind of use those as walkways to move around and clear netherrack and all that stuff. So what do you say let's get those in right now, and we'll start to get a feel of how this thing's going to be shaped, I think. I don't know. And of course, lava has to come dripping down from the ceiling and burninate all of my nicely placed wool here. I kind of expected it was going to happen, honestly. Oh, that's not supposed to be. I'll have to go get some green wool in a second. Okay. Easy repairs, though. Easy repairs. Like I said, I expected this to happen. It's no big deal. No worries. Just close it all up. Okay. You go away. They're in. They're in. The support beam's main kind of structure is in, and I'm loving the shape here. I'm really liking the shape. This is actually gonna be pretty good, I think. So, got just like I said, the little archways up, a little bit of curve, and then it kind of flattens out into these things here. So from here now, like I think I actually want to have that like go up a little bit more, like a couple blocks, and then there's gonna be like a little bit of structure and depth built into this. Like it's gonna kind of dome out a little bit here, so like there, and then there it'll like kind of U shape along the bottom here, I think. And then I'm thinking I'm gonna get some cobblestone walls and stuff as detail, but let me get those supplies and then we'll do like one of these and we'll see how it feels. I don't know, but did I bring some cobblestone walls over here? I don't think so. Yeah, I'll have to go get some. So I'm over here in the Brown District, heading over to buy some blaze rods from Biffa's place over there, and I figured I'd show you guys what we did last week at Derp headquarters. This is pretty epic. We kind of upgraded our floor a little bit. What do you say? For those of you who didn't catch the stream, do you like it? There was much derpage and much death, but this was fun. We had a few more in here, and it's not the exact idea we were going for. We wanted to like cover the whole floor, so you just saw the tops of magma cube heads, but we think this is pretty good. This is a pretty good example of derp capabilities, I think. What do you think, floor model? Looking pretty good? Good? All right, thanks. So yeah, we had a lot of fun last week during the live stream. So let's head over here to Biff's place. I have yet to purchase anything from this place, so I think, okay, he's got blaze rods here at, ooh, wow. Oh man, okay. 2 diamond per stack. I am going to buy a ton of those. Yeah, sure, let's just do this. Sounds good. Let's see. So 2 diamonds per stack. So I need 16 stacks. Is that correct? 2 diamonds per stack. Am I math? What? Yeah, sure. All right. So, do I want to buy? Do I want to buy? Do I want to buy? I think I do. I think I do. Let's just do. We'll take all these. We'll do this. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And done. Easy peasy. I need blaze rods because I need them for end rods for the ceiling we're working on right now, but I also need them for brewing at the potion shop, which we're going to need very soon. So that's why I bought so many. And we're back in the hub. And I do need to mention, I forgot to mention earlier, that this design for a ceiling was actually tweeted at me. And I spent a good 10 minutes going through the old tweets, and I couldn't find who sent it to me. I had the picture and stuff. So if you were the one that tweeted it out, then leave a comment. Let me know it was you, because I can't find it, and I definitely want to give you credit, because it's a really cool design and stuff. Simple, but elegant, and it's going to go perfect in here. So yeah, I do apologize for that. But let's get started here. So I'm following the design like 80%. I kind of made a couple little tweaks here and there and stuff, but pretty much following it, because it's a really good one. Alright, so we're gonna just start slapping down some more andesite right here, and just get a little like filler kind of base going here first, and then from there I think I want to do that. I think yeah, and then okay, and then this, let's see here. Does it go like that? Like that? Yes, like that. Like this. Well, I don't want to do that that much, because otherwise you won't be able to see. But the idea here is that I'm going to do like cobble, like, let's see, there. Cobble is going to be like kind of the thing that runs along the perimeter here. So it's going to look like this, okay? And it'll look better from the outside, I think, there. Let's see, so that, and then we'll do the same thing on this side over here, of course. There. And run these down, and then... What did I do over there? Oh, yeah. So this guy goes, missed, of course. Let's get back up there. No, helps if you do. You can. I'm not going to get up there by throwing my pickaxe up there. I'll tell you that right now. That's probably going to be slow progress. Okay, you. Thank you. And let's try that again. How about... Oh, come on, you serious? I can't squeak it in there? Where's the over? Just go away. Okay, there. And run these down like that, okay? So then we got like this area here, which is whoop, come on. That's what I get for laughing at him. Cub is working on something amazing, which oh. He's working on something amazing. His video should be out Thursday, I think he said. I can't wait, because it's gonna be something for both of us, kinda, sorta. Alright, so that's going to be there, and now I want to do, like, end rods going in here, like every 4th block or so. Let's see here. I may tweak this, okay? This is really just, like, just to get the kind of set the stage here. So something like that, and then the red netherwort blocks, I want to put some of these. Give me this, give me that. Yes, just as a little, whatever, it's a wasted one, but okay, you get the idea. So, like, this is the idea here. Now, this is going to be the primary block for the whole ceiling, but it's going to tie into this column here and be lit up by the end rods. And I think it's going to look pretty cool. So, this design right here, let me show you from down here. Kind of like, I mean, it's a little bit andesite heavy, so I may have to trim some stuff. I think what I might do is get some of, more of this chiseled and carry that in, like space it out to break up the andesite. But I still want andesite to be the kind of the dominant flavor up here, if you will, like, you know what I'm talking about? Maybe, sort of, kind of. I don't know. So let's get one of these in and one of these in here, and we'll see how it feels before we do the whole thing up. Attempt number 1. I'm not so sure yet. I think I like it mostly. So I got the netherwort up there with the ender rods in between there, which I kind of like that little effect. I think I might need to pack them in a little bit tighter there. But you can get the idea of how it's going to go around the corner there and fill in the little cross area there. Get a better idea of how they look. Like, I like the detail that the cobble walls add. I mean, obviously the cobble texture isn't ideal, but it adds the much needed variety and a little bit of extra, like depth and stuff because it's not just using solid blocks. So it's a good detail block. But yeah, I'm pretty convinced I need to get some of the chiseled and maybe there's a couple issues. When I want to put like the chiseled in here, like maybe space those. Maybe I put the chiseled in front of every end rod, whatever they are. I think that might be good. And I gotta play with the spacing. Like right now we've got them like every 5 blocks, but it's not kind of even. Like they go right up to the end there and there, but then this one over here is every 5, and it doesn't really go up as well. I don't know. This is me just being crazy, detail oriented here. Maybe I could just let it slide. Maybe I can come back and fix that when it's done. I don't know. I think what I'm gonna do is try and get some of the andesite, or not the andesite. We got plenty of that. The chiseled. Let me get the chiseled in here and try and do some detailing on all this and see how we like it before we repeat the process. Yeah, okay, yeah, I like that a lot better. The andesite, or why do I keep saying that? The chiseled stone brick in there really helps break it up, adds a lot of little missing detail. And like I said, I matched it up right where the end rods are there, so I really like how that's working. I tightened them up instead of every 5, I went every 4 as well. Same thing over here. I'm liking this pattern a lot here. I'm liking the red nether wart behind there and everything. Really good stuff. I don't know what to do here. I don't know if I filled that in a little bit too dense or if I should let the red crisscross. I'm kind of feeling like I should do something special in that block though. Like I tried, this has got to be a little disorienting just looking up constantly. I tried putting like a cobble wall and having it drop down and putting like an end rod poking out, and it just looked really, really dumb. So I'm going to leave it for now and just kind of, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll put a special block in there or something. I don't know. But I like this design. So, yeah, here we go. Let's repeat this. There, and there. And some of there, and there, and there, and everywhere. Go. Hooah! Yes, we are done. Well, not really. We're kind of done with the main support beams. And that's kind of like a thing I really like. It actually feels somewhat structurally sound. Like this is how the roof would be built. But I'm really liking the end rods in there, give a nice little detail. The chiseled stone brick really kind of helps bring it all together. So I'm pleased here. So now is where it gets kind of tricky because that was like the easy part. Now I need to do like connector things. Like I need to go from that corner there, arching over to there. Okay, obviously going to follow the symmetry all around and stuff. And then I need to go from there, arching to there, and then a little stubby guy from there to there, and arch it all together, and then somehow blend it in with the wall there. I don't know. I'm afraid that this is going to look kind of, I don't know. So what I want to do now, I could do that, and then the other thing I can do real quick, let me just do this, because this will give you a feel of how it's going to look, I think. Ooh, I almost smashed you in the face. That would have been sad. Is to do this, and we'll just do a little bit here to see what it feels like. So let's see, we'll do like that much, maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna have to dig out more of this netherrack, obviously. And this is where the lava comes pouring out, and just burns all my carpet again. Pretty much inevitable. But I just want to do a little bit of sample here, and ooh, shiny. I want to do a little bit this and see. Oh, come on. I don't even have my. Where's my fortune? Fortune axe. No, I don't have my fortune. Where is it? Mending. No, I don't have it. All right, whatever. I'll come back to you later with my fortune back. All right, let me see what this looks like down here. Yeah, see, that's the thing with like this. The nether wart is, it's kind of a noisy little texture. I think it's perfect as a ceiling. I wouldn't use it as a floor. I don't think. But I like it as a ceiling. I think I'm really going to like it. It's obviously going to bring in some red in here, but we're sticking to kind of the color scheme. Maybe not. Maybe that's a stretch. But anyways, we're going with a red ceiling because why? Why not? Anyway, let me start doing some of these archways here and see if we can get them to not suck. I am going to need a lot more of the blue clay. I went and got some more to fill up the gap here, and then I was just like, I ran out so fast. I already went through more than half of it. I thought 2 stacks was going to be enough. Not even close. It's like a stack and a half is what it took to do this corner. So, yeah. All right. I'll have to get one more later. But here we are. After much fiddling, we've got the arches. And it pretty much, followed the same kind of pattern. Exactly how it is over here. It does the same archway there. Same middle, everything. So it looks like it fits. We had to do this little stubby one over here, so kind of had to take a little bit of extra freedom there to make it look good. But there's a couple things I want to adjust here, first of all. So here's a little tip, okay? I'm no expert, but the one piece of advice when you're building that works for me is anytime you have like a 3x3 area of the same block, like I right there, that's a sign that you need to add more detail, in my opinion. Like a 3x3 area, like if it's 2x2, you can generally get by. If it's a long stripe, it's fine, or a horizontal line, it's fine. But if you have like a big flat area like that, you need to generally do something. So I'm going to do something there to spice that up. And I want to do something in these corners because they kind of have that 3x3 feel there. So I want to do that one first. Let me hop up here without dying. Okay, good. I think I'm just going to try and put like a little kind of nubbit thing in the corners here. Just to add like a little bit something to kind of break the detail up here. Let me buy. Break all this out. I want to do this over here as well. Again, this is all going to be covered by the ceiling here. So there and there, and no, I don't need to do it over there. Okay. So let's see how those look first. I think just like extra little kind of rivets or detail things, which look like they fit in with the build, but more importantly, they break up that that streak of andesite there. So here now, to break this up, this is going to be the trickier one here. So no. Let's see here. I want to come down and like make like a little V, and let me poke out here a little bit so it's easier, so we can all, or I'll just fall. Let's go with plan B. I'll just fall. How about that? All right, you go in there. Okay, let's pop out a little bit here so I can see what the heck is going on. All right, so I want to come down and do like a little V thing, I think, and just kind of put bring some of the cobblestone wall down here and just bring in some detail like that, just to kind of make it feel like it belongs, I guess. I don't know. I really don't know what I'm saying. But let's just have some fun here and see what this does. And do I need some on the side there? Maybe? Let's try it. Let's see what that one looks like. That's probably going to look off balance or something, but good. All right. Let's see how that looks, I guess. I don't know. Literally making this up here as I go. Yeah. It looks good enough for me, I think. It feels a little bit cobblestone heavy there. Like I might need to do something there, but let me do another one of those there and then another one there. And then I think, yeah, I'll go ahead and put the nether wart in for this quadrant. So that this quadrant will be all kind of done and ready to go and ready to be cloned. So let's polish it up. Okay, done. I like this quadrant. We are pretty much officially done here. I decided not to put any nubbit thingies over there just because the space is so small. It doesn't need it. It already has a natural archway there. So yeah, we got little archways here. The cobble here admittedly came out a little derpy, mostly because my spacing is like off by one. I will point out that there is a flaw there. See how like there's like one extra block, empty air block there, kind of. And there isn't one over here, and it throws the balance off, and it's kind of driving me crazy. I mean, I could like push this whole thing back that way, and that would even the spacing out, but then this wouldn't be balanced. And I think I'd rather have that be balanced for now. But got the little ceiling in here, and oh man, are we gonna go through some of this nether wart, whatever it's called here, nether wart blocks? I'm gonna need a ton of that thing. I'm gonna have to harvest from Cub's farm like 4 or 5 times probably. It's not. I'm getting a little scared of that. But this is done. So now, real quick, this episode's getting long, so I'm going to take that and repeat it all the way around, and then when we get back, we'll fill in the ceiling, and hopefully we'll have enough blocks. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's coming along so good. The stonework here is really bringing this whole thing together. It feels like a ceiling, and I'm very pleased. I really like how these little nubbit things worked out here. It really kind of carried that gap, which I wasn't sure how to handle. I hope I didn't miss anything. There's probably some spots where I like forgot to put the little doodads or forgot to pull the walls up or something. I don't know. It's probably yeah, no. So far so good. Yeah, I am excited here. So this is looking amazing. I think I'm real happy with it. So the only thing left now, making the ceiling. So now my plan here is pretty much to make it flat red. and then maybe put like a little design. I've got some ideas and stuff, and some were sent over in the example. I was also toying with doing something. That was weird. Toying with something like in the middle here, like floating down something here, but I don't know. Especially since this is here, I don't want to rip this out yet. So maybe I'll save that for later. But the big problem is the amount of nether wart blocks. I did some calculations, and I've been to Cub's farm 3 times now. It's painful watching nether wart grow. I think this is going to be like maybe just barely enough. I have a feeling I'm going to run short too, and may have to go over there again. Ugh. All right, so here we go. Let's put in the nether wart blocks a go. Ah, so good. So good. I can't tell you how good it feels to finally have this thing done. But I will say, I think it needs a little something more. You guys are probably all thinking about, like, I think what we have here is great. I'm real pleased with it. This roof, I think, is great. I think it, like, adds a nice little elegant look to it, almost like that velvet, red velvet kind of look. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, maybe. But I like it. But there's 2 things I want to do. One, I want to, once this comes down, I want to add something right here, which I've got a plan for, which is going to be like the centerpiece of this whole place. It's going to be really cool. And then I got ideas for like little details and stuff. I want to add like in the corners, probably like right there, and then mirrored on the other side there and there as well. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm kind of thinking that might be a good little solo live stream some night when I'm bored. We'll see. But I am looking forward to doing it, and I think it'll be that final touch in here that we definitely need. But for the most part, guys, we have a finished Nether hub. Finally. Finally. It's only like 27 episodes and like a 3-month break in between there, but I am real pleased with how this thing turned out. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you have ideas for improvement, of course, always listen, especially if I'm going to do a little bit more work in here. Let me know what you think about the block choices and the structure and the bips and the bops and everything in between. And I'll see you guys next time. This is Tango signing out. Later.